This is News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to a playoff edition of the Football Frenzy Round 2. These are all district championship games. I'm Jack Doles. It's Miley Weirda, Alec Giannakopoulos. We've got highlights from 13 games for you. And we'll start in Division 1. It's Rockford hosting Caledonia, second time in 3 weeks that they've met. And here, no score, first quarter, Scott's driving. The handoff fumbled. Rockford's Jacob Tomasco with the recovery. 5 seconds left in the half. Rockford 45-yard field goal. Got it. They had a 3-0 lead. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Never expected this to be a battle of field goals. Luke Vogler, he answers. 28-yard field goal. We're tied at 3. Fourth quarter, Rams driving. Chance to score. The pass picked off in the end zone by Vogler. And that stops a Rockford touchdown, chance to win the game. We go to double overtime. Ryan Ahern, 2-yard touchdown, extra point good. It's 13-6 Rockford. Now the Scots have a chance to come back. They give it to Brock Townsend, fights his way in. That's a touchdown, 14-13, or now it's 13-12. Kick the extra point or go for two. They go for two, and Mason McKenzie's in. Rockford with the gutsy call. The Caledonia Scots win it. Final score, 14-13. Here's post-game reaction.
Well, we just decided we were either going to win it or lose it right there. So we changed the play call 3 times in a huddle, but we got the right one at the end.
Man, I just want to do it for my guys. I love them all. It's awesome to be celebrating right now. We played a great team. They played great defense all night. We played great defense all night, but we came out on top.
And we've got 2 games from Division 2 after starting the season 1-2. A lot of people were counting Portage Northern out, but here they are playing for a district championship in East Lansing. And you know the student section is going to be out in full force.
Yeehaw.
Like a little cowboy theme for this one, and they were rocking. They know how to keep the Trojans fired up. EL went into halftime up 13-9. Didn't take them long to get on the scoreboard again. Kane Jackson finds the hole, and he's off to the races. Then it's Kane Mack here with the sneak in there. The Huskies also picked up a 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game, but on the very next drive, EL marched down the field. Dalen Adams with the give and go, and nobody was bringing him down as East Lansing extends its lead to 27-17.
This next matchup sounds a bit familiar. Mona Shores and Forest Hill Central, they make a habit of meeting in the playoffs. Tonight's game marked the 4th time in 5 years they've met on the drive to Ford Field. They played this one in the Rangers' house, and we'll get things started in the second half. We're tied at 7. The Sailors failed to score on the 1-yard line. No such failure in the second half. Check out this bomb from Pittman to Kawan Farnham, 55 yards out. Mona Shores takes the lead. Justin Osterhaus, though, owes his line a gift basket. Incredible blocking gets him in a wide-open lane. They missed a PAT, and they're down by 1. Rangers, though, would get it right back. Osterhaus gets it right back to the end zone. The fake goes to JT Hartman, and check this out. He has nothing but real estate in front of him as he marches his way to the house. An incredible play there as they pad onto that lead 57 yards out. Osterhaus again on the move. This time stops at a dime, shakes a tackle, needs to find someone, and that someone is Mason McDonald hiding in the corner of the end zone. He makes it 26-14 in the fourth quarter. Shores gets a touchdown, and Osterhaus earns this one, diving for the pylon. He gets it. It's a big win for Forest Hill Central. They conquer the giant that is Mona Shores, and it's one of the best nights this team has ever had. Don't believe me? Go ask them.
This is one of my top 3 moments in my coaching career. I mean, no doubt about it. That's a very well-coached team. Coach Koziak does a fantastic job. They're good players. It's a good program.
We've had a couple close games with them in the past, so we knew we were going to be in it this time, and it feels amazing to get over that hump and go on to past districts.
All right, we're off to Muskegon now for the district final in Division 3 between the Big Reds and Coopersville. And here, late first quarter, they were scoreless. Coopersville, Colton Bosch in the flat hits Nick Gordon, and he's a flash. 51 yards for their touchdown, and Coopersville had a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, game tied at 7, under 2 to play. Mackay Guy, the keeper, he's going to go 8 yards for the touchdown. Big Reds had a 14-7 lead. Third quarter, first possession. give it to Jacob Price. Takes the handoff. Look at him rumble. Now, does he get in? The ref called him out at the 2. He would score in the next play. And then Guy to Destin Piggins later on. 40-yard touchdown downfield. What a catch. What a score, 27-7. And then Jacob Price for good measure, 41-yard touchdown. And the Muskegon Big Reds win the district championship 40-14 over Coopersville.
They'll meet the winner of this game in the regionals next week. Zeeland West hopped on 96 and took the bus south to St. Joseph. The Ducks are going to be the ones to strike first. Parker Holman doing what I've seen him do all year. Takes the handoff, rumbles 35 yards for the Zeeland West touchdown to make it 6-0. Then in the second quarter, Ducks would trail 7-6. But it's Trevor Wallard hits Ronaldo Roblin for this 35-yard touchdown pass. Look at him, he's zippy. Watch him go, 12-7 Zeeland West. Later in the second, Ducks are gonna go to the air. Will ladder to a leaping Wyatt Roberson, 19-yard score there as Zeeland West leads 20-10 at the half. Now going on to the third, the Bears score on their opening drive. Matthew Lanier caps off an 80-yard drive with that 2-yard score inside. It'll be 20-18, but then late in the game, it's the Bears again, but it's picked off by Orion Yant to seal the deal as Zeeland West wins the district title with a 36-18 win over St. Joseph.
Let's make the move to D4 as we have Fruitport taking on Whitehall. This one absolutely crazy. Fruitport finds themselves down 17-6. Kyle Stratton just takes this thing from the pocket to the end zone. 41-yard touchdown scramble. It's 24-6 at halftime. Same score as we start things off in the second half. And Colin Jolman finds Pascal Jolman, a connection we've been seeing all year round. This time might be their biggest gain. 91-yard touchdown for the Jolman connection. It's 24-12. Whitehall still on top. Now it's 31-18 Whitehall as we fast forward. Vikings on their own 20. Stratton passes to Trannon Ayler. It's an 80-yard bomb as he hauls this thing in. It's 38-18 Whitehall, and that big play was matched with another big play. It's the following kickoff as we fast forward a touch here. Check this out from Fruitport. It'll be Cody Nash. He'll find a way to return this thing to make it 38-24. Great heroics on both sides. It wouldn't be enough, though, as the final score is 51-26 as Whitehall advances.
All right, here's another matchup. Good one in Division 4. Unity Christian at South Christian. Two high-powered offenses squared off at East Kentwood High School. Sailors strike first. Jake DeHaan, a dart to Nate Brinks. And he gets the yards after catch. 15-yard touchdown, 7-0 South. Here come the Crusaders. Next drive, Mitch Tibby fakes the pitch. He gets to the goal line, touchdown, 2-point conversion, makes it 8-7 Unity. Next drive for South, DeHaan on 3rd and long, loops it out to Seth Ritzma, touchdown Sailors. They had a 14-8 lead. Then the touchdowns just keep on coming. Unity pushes the pile, Isaac Steenstra, he's in, game tied at 14. South would score to start the second half, and then the dagger, DeHaan with the touchdown, squeezes between the tacklers. He's in for the score. South Christian wins 35-20.
And we're going to keep it in Division 4, where Hastings had a chance to hit the 10-win mark for the first time in school history, but they'd have to beat Charlotte to do that. First quarter, Christian Powers to Braden Hill from 10 yards out, caps off a long drive there, and they take the lead 6-0. Then early in the second quarter, Isaiah Wilson reaches for the pylon, and he is in to tie it at 6. So Charlotte leads 13-9 in the fourth, and it's Hastings. Robbie Slaughter gets the go-ahead touchdown to make it 17-13. Then it'll be Wilson who puts the nail in the coffin here with a final score, 23-13. Hastings wins it to make school history.
Final game in the first half is in Edwardsburg. The Eddies hosting Niles. They beat them 45-7 in the regular season, but they're down in the fourth quarter. That's until Andrew Colvin battles his way across the line. They have a 1-point lead, make that a 6-point lead, and they have to protect this lead. How do you do that? You convert a 4th down like that. A great catch there, a high point nab. That was a great grab by Brett Allen. They go ahead and win this one 24-17.
Well, I got to take a break. When we come back. Division 5, 6, 7. Stick around. The frenzy continues.
Welcome back to the Football Frenzy. We're going to start the second half in Division 5 with the two-time defending state champs from Catholic Central hosting Berrien Springs. The Cougars won the D4 title in 2019, so they're after a four-peat in the first there. Connor Wolf airs it out to Nate Van Timmeren, puts them in great field position for the Kellen Russell Dixon to finish the job. So GRCC leads 7-0, but wait, there's more from Russell Dixon, pushes his way through 87 yards to the house. That would be one of his 4 touchdowns in the first half as he puts up 160 rushing yards in that first half. Still in the first here, Connor Wolf, this time to Jamie Williams, makes it 21-0 Cougars, and this one was all Cougars behind that great performance from Kellen Russell Dixon as they win it in a dominating fashion, 56-0.
Also from Division 5, this is Belding at Oak Ridge. Opening drive for Oak Ridge. Matt Danachek is going to drop back. He's going to find Chris Knapp. 44-yard touchdown pass, 2-point conversion, makes it 8-0 Eagles. Next drive, Oak Ridge finds the end zone again. Danachek this time going to keep it. And he's got the nice hole, gets outside, fights his way in for 6. 14-0 Oak Ridge with the lead. Belding hangs in there in the first half. Jack Ward going to go right up the middle. 2-point conversion cuts that lead to 14-8. But the Eagles have an answer just before the half. Trevor Jones going to take the handoff. He's going to go in for 6. Waltzes into the end zone. It's 22-8. Oak Ridge wins the championship. District title 30-8 over Belding.
Scoreless first quarter between the Coyotes and the Crusaders. That's all until Bryson Hughes gets involved. Check out this run of the end zone. It's the first score of the game. They go up 6-0. We fast forward over to the ensuing kickoff. Noah Morgan will skim it off the ground. Vince Szymanski will be in the right place at the right time. He'll field that thing and take it deep into Reed City territory before he's escorted outside. But with 40 to play in the half, Brian Covertini is looking for something to get his offense rolling, but he's not looking for this. He's picked off by Reed City. They led 6-0 at the half, and they turned it on in the second half, winning 36-7.
We're on the sidelines in Lawton for game 13. District 7 district champion, Division 7 district champion between Lawton and Schoolcraft. And here the Eagles trailing 7-0. Ryan Ling under center tosses it to Tag Gott, who throws it down the sideline. The Philly special. This year's game was tied at 7. Lawton says not for long. Ensuing kickoff, Luke Layton scoops and speeds, and he is gone into Schoolcraft territory. And now it's Cal Motter with the handoff from Aiden O'Brien. Dives, extends his arms. He's in for the score. Lawton wins the district championship and advances. Final score 35-21.
All right, checking in with a Division 8 score. Reading at White Pigeon, as White Pigeon is coming away with a 34-20 win in 8-man football. Colon versus Mendon. Told Colon is the magic capital of the world. The Magi couldn't get it done as the Hornets win it 46-44.
All right, that's it for football. When we come back, checking on Grand Valley soccer and more. More college football tomorrow. Marley will have that for you. Alec will be at the Davenport Ferris State game. We'll see you next week.